Hi, welcome to Coffee and Cards. I know I am running a few minutes late, but that's okay because we're going to have some fun. Happy Easter. And in case you don't know about Easter, I will be putting a post on it, but it is actually a pagan holiday. So I'm not sure if you know that or not, but yes, it's actually a holiday to celebrate Easter, who is a German goddess, and she's a German goddess of fertility. And that's the reason why that we have like eggs and rabbits. And it was really interesting too because there's like another like version of her called like Estor. And Estor actually changed a bird into, I believe it was like a rabbit, and then it ended up laying colorful eggs. So I thought that was like really neat. So I'm like, you know what? This is our holiday. We gotta like bring it back. And it's really cool too that it is celebrated after the first full moon Sunday. So a Sunday after the full moon. So cool. So I am happy that we are celebrating our holiday together. Cheers, cheers, cheers. If you have coffee or wine, like Joy did last week, oh my God. Or if you have tea. Yeah, so let me know what you're drinking, by the way. Are you drinking tea, coffee? What you doing? Oh, there's Joy. Joy's on here. Joy, do you got your wine? I'm just curious. Driving home from Florida, oh my gosh. Yes, it is so interesting to learn the origins of the holidays. It's like, I'll be honest with you, and I think that Joy could agree with me, I think that many of you could too, is that a lot of these holidays, it's like they were all like pagans, you know, that they were ours. We were the ones that weren't following the social norm, and that was ours. Like they were our holidays, and then they kind of, what is it, took it over, they hijacked it. And if you think about it, our version of the holiday makes way more sense of some of these holidays. Like, and you know, maybe I don't know. If you know how eggs and rabbits play in to the Jesus thing, that's awesome. And I love Jesus. We all love Jesus. Joy, you love Jesus too, right? You're down with Jesus. All the psychic mediums are down with Jesus. We love him. So Melissa says, because by the way, especially if you are on Facebook, there's a delay. So let me see, hot tea. Melissa says strong coffee here. But do you have like the rum chata creamers, or do you have was it rum chata creamers or like Bailey's in there? By the way, I did not really put any makeup on today, and I look rough on Instagram, so I'm sorry that you have to see this. They hijacked and altered. Yes, yes, yes. I'm down with Jesus for sure. That's what I'm saying. Like we're like, let's bring on the Jesus. Let's bring on the Mother Mary. We need all the help we can get up here, down here, wherever the hell we are. Sweet tea. Ooh, that's good. And Mrs. Hart has my heart with the coffee. Yes, I started early, and I know that we are just ready to go with readings and stuff. I'm going to do it a little bit differently because I have an idea, and I'm going to do really quick this week's reading so everybody will be able to get a little bit of insight from the week ahead, just a little bit of guidance to keep us going. Then I'm going to do some of the individual readings, and then we'll do pick a card. And I'm probably not going to keep you on for very long today, and I don't want to take up too much of your time because I know a lot of us have like the family and friends thing, or hope that you do. That'd be fun. Or a little bit of time just to be yourself. Okay. Oh, Joy's like, you are effing amazing, sis. It flows from the inside out into your beautiful porcelain-looking skin. Oh my God, I just love it. And that's why I would say that we're yin and yang, but I think that, Joy, I think we're both like yang. You're just a little more on the yang side than I am. Okay, Vietnamese coffee. My favorite from Whole Foods. Ooh, I don't think eggs have anything to do with Jesus. It's all a man-made holiday to sell candy. Yes. You know, yes. And then in like Astor, the goddess, like they would do festivals and they would celebrate with like the eggs and stuff like that because the eggs symbolize fertility, and the rabbits. And you know, look, you know that the saying about rabbits is true, right? You know, they say, you know, they multiply really quickly. So, okay, well, let me do this. Oh wait. Joy said her kids woke her up at 7 a.m. with baskets in hand. Oh my God, wait, do you hide the baskets? Do you still hide them? Because I still want to hide them. And my son moved out, so I got him an Easter basket. And you know what he said? He was like, oh, yeah, we got plans on Easter. So I'm not even going to see him. What the? Anyways. Okay, back to the readings. Okay, keep on commenting though, because I want to hear what you guys have to say. So Monday, it says it's okay to be different. So this is literally saying that number one thing is stepping outside a spiritual closet. That's one thing that I'm picking up. Okay, so it's okay that you like this stuff. It's okay that you like tarot. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. This is your life, your prerogative, and it doesn't really matter what anybody else thinks. Now you don't have to tell anybody that you do any of this stuff or you believe in any of this stuff. All right, you will learn to get more confident with what you feel, what you believe, and those kinds of things. A lot of people who are resonating with this card right now, it's like you allow other people to have their own opinions and you're okay with that, but it's like you don't have enough confidence within yourself yet to really be like, yes, this is what I truly believe. This is my convictions. Don't worry, I wasn't always like this with the spiritual stuff, but guess what? You learn, you grow, and then you just become more stronger and you get that bond with your spiritual team and you don't care anymore. But this is also talking about any kind of choices that you're going to be making tomorrow. You are going to be like, okay, I'm okay if I do something a little bit different than the status quo. All right, like this is going to be reaching out to someone for help, reaching out for a professional, not following the advice of somebody. So tomorrow, if people are giving you advice, I would just truly think about like, okay, do I really need to follow that? If it doesn't feel good with you, it's not resonating. It's not resonating for a reason. Okay, so Tuesday is share. Love this. And it literally says when you share, everybody feels happy. So if you're getting any kind of downloads, and when I mean by downloads, they don't have to feel psychic or whatever. They can also just feel like, oh, I need to reach out to this person, or maybe I need to share this with them. It is for a freaking reason. It is coming up. Maybe whatever information that you have can help them out. And on Tuesday, it's like you really need to. You also need to express your emotions on Tuesday. So on Tuesday, you really need to be like, okay, this is really what I'm feeling. This is really what I'm getting. Don't hold back. So many of us just bite our tongue to, keep the peace and that kind of thing. Don't do that on Tuesday. Really honor yourself, honor your feelings. And I will say this a zillion times, okay? Emotions are energy in motion, so you need to let them out. Okay, and if you don't, what ends up happening is they become stifled, and then depending on where the energy is stuck, you're going to start to have physical ailments in your body with that. That's a reason why that a lot of people have like chest, lung issues, and then also going into the throat issues, because that's a lot of times where that gets stuck when you're not speaking what you need to speak. Okay, so Wednesday is simplicity, and it says put your energy into basics and let go of access. Okay, first thing that I'm getting here is if you want any kind of change in your life, you are going to have to get rid of stuff in your house. Like you're going to have to literally move some of those things away. Start just cleaning up. It is perfect, by the way, because of the springtime coming up. Get rid of the old stuff and then bring in the new. I mean, go through your cabinets if you can, even a little bit at a time. Even when you're cooking dinner and the water is boiling, going over to that cabinet being like, I haven't used this pan in 15 freaking years. You can get rid of it, because guess what? It's not just going to help out your freaking cabinet situation, but it's also going to help out your freaking life, because you are going to be sending that energetic sign to spirit saying, hey, I am getting rid of stuff because I am wanting new stuff. So that if you want to move, if you don't want to move, whatever it is, if you just want movement happening in your life, if you want something to happen sooner than later, you got to do that. Okay, you guys, you think this is me talking right now? It's not. It's freaking spirit. Like, they are, like, just channeling through this. Like, I love it when people are like, oh, Heather, you give great advice. I'm like, it's not me. It's freaking spirit. I'm listening to them, too. Because I am like, I need to do that. I need to go through my cabinet. So, okay, one second. We hold this reading while I read some comments. Okay, so she says, Lops family. Yep, spot on. I don't talk about this stuff to anyone. Yes, thank goddess. Thank God, goddess. It says goodness, but I did goddess. For YouTube and IG to connect to communities. Yes. Make sure you join our Rising to Power group, but I think you're already in there on Facebook. And then it says spot on. I've been cleaning and throwing away things away. It's been helping me. Yes, it's so good. And then spiritual effery, let me put this on here. It says, thanks, I feel like they're the ones that have blessed me, Would I even be me if not for all that I learned from them? Mothers are amazing. You, sis, are amazing. And you're amazing. And your loves too very much. The pride is off the chains too. I love being a mama bear. Yes. Yes. I am such a mama bear. In fact, that's the reason why that I still do readings, you guys, because for a while there I didn't want to. And I was like, oh my gosh, there's so many like scammers out there. There are so many people taking advantage of other people. There's also people who used to be able to connect very well and they didn't like, they don't exercise their spiritual connection. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to keep on reading people because I have to keep on offering it to them, if that makes sense. Okay, so Carrie's like, these are so spot on and just what I need to hear usually. Yes, 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 yes. Wow, your card collection is taking over. I know, I'm trying to, what is it called? I'm trying to like organize them. And I think I know about how many card decks I have now, if you guys want to intuitively guess. Intuitively guess about how many that I have. I know approximately. So maybe that will be like a little exercise right now. Okay. Oh, yes. We are considering moving right now. Love that advice. Advice from spirit, not from me. I got to take the advice too. Clearing out the house and getting ready to sell. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I came at the right time. Been trying to work on getting rid of things. I haven't used that for a while. Yes, 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 yes. You have to, and it will help a lot. So just do it. Just be like Nike and just do it. And then it says, okay. Ooh, 1 second. She says, interesting that you blurted out the word goddess because I had a dream 2 days ago relating to coiled snakes that were orange and gold that relate to the Kundalini awakening. And that is funny. It was on her text, her message that I found the goddess. Yes, and way to go, girlfriend. That is like off the chains. Okay. Trying to get my husband to purge things to help. Oh my God, Anita, when you find out how in the world to get your husband to purge things, let me know. If anybody else has any kind of advice about that, like I'm not getting anything from spirit, well at least right now. So go ahead and let me know. Okay, so I have one guess of 102 from Jody. Okay, but just guess, and then I'm not gonna tell you. Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys have a minute. So Thursday, hello and goodbye. You'll soon see things that will. Sorry. You'll soon see that things will change. Okay, whatever. I can't even read this card because apparently I'm not meant to freaking read those words. Okay, and then that, by the way, just what I just did. That's how you're supposed to live your life. Like for example, I went to go call my aunt the other day when I went to go leave, but my phone wasn't working, and I'm like, okay, right now is not the time to be calling her. I don't need to be, reminiscing or whatever it is that I want to do. It's not a good time because my phone wasn't working. So I don't get stressed out about that because if things are not falling into place, they're not meant to fall into place. Go take your energy elsewhere, if that makes sense. It's like phone not working, don't do it. Going ahead, technology not working, don't do it. It's not the right time. So just allow yourself to live in the flow of life and not get stressed out when things aren't happening. Because a lot of times when things aren't happening, they're not happening for a reason. But anyways, on Thursday, I'm feeling a lot of past loved ones, by the way. I also feel a lot of past loved ones that are coming forward today as well. There is a lot of them, by the way. So if you have got to watch out for signs. I'll see if I want to bring a couple of them in, but the thing is that they're being kind of crazy. So I need them to like get their stuff together right now. But anyways, on Thursday specifically, I really do feel like there's a lot of signs from our past loved ones, and I also feel like they're coming into saying hi, like they want to know like, hey, I'm with you guys, especially around a lot of this time when there's a coming together. So that is true. Oh my gosh, Joy, I cannot get over I think it's your mother, by the way. Was your mother just as like badass as you, Joy? Because I have a woman that's coming through. She makes me feel like sick when she passed. She makes me feel like she was also older too. And she makes me feel like she just had compounding health issues. But she's also making me feel like she was like very vocal or a singer. And I guess if it's not Joy, just let me know if this resonates with you. But she's like really making herself like, and I feel like dancing too. So I'm not sure if she had something up with her legs where she really couldn't walk or something along those lines. And then I really feel like she's like a motivator. And yes, I'm trying to figure out like what she has in her coffee, but she was extremely outspoken. Okay, yes, huge energy. Like I can't say no to her. Like she's just whoo. And then I'm not sure if music was really big with her, but she keeps on like playing music, not playing music, but I feel like she's trying to talk to you maybe through music or whatever. So maybe if you're doing like those meditations that have those music. And by the way, girlfriend, she's saying that you're a medium too, and that you need to be talking to more past loved ones, like on like more consistently too. And then she's like, yeah, okay. I feel like you have a sign for her, but I don't know what it is, but it's like the sign like, hey mom, bring this when you're on the other side or whatever, then I'll know that it's you. Yes. And she's showing me a Pegasus, but I feel like that's more symbolic. I'm going to keep on going. Yeah, she couldn't walk. Yes. She was sick for 18 years, bedridden, cared for her, but still in charge, large in charge. And yes, the songs. Okay. Oh my God, you're on fire. I love you. Yes, but I feel like she's still doing that. And does she have a connection? Yeah, okay. Is there a Tina, or do you know why I should bring up Tina Turner or something like that? Because I feel like she keeps on talking about her. It's either her or Aretha Franklin. I know that sounds kind of weird, but let me know if any of those names or those songs or whatever. I don't know. Unless she was involved in an abusive relationship, because that would make sense with the Rolling on the River thing. I don't know. But anyways, it's really weird. Okay. Tina. Who's Tina? Yeah, sorry, I just have to know this, by the way. Okay. Yes, she was. Okay. Okay. Oh, and Anita's like, I asked my mom to show me a pink dress. Yes. Those two names resonate with me, Tina and Aretha. Beat the shit out of her. Also smoked. Oh my God. Also smoked crack. Okay, that is crazy. Abuse and drugs. That's the reason why that she's showing me like that Tina Turner song, Rolling on a River, because like, I don't know, that resonated with her and like her part of her life. And she's making me feel too, like almost like you started that. And I'm not talking about like the drugs part, but even like with the, relationships, and then you change your shit around. So yeah, she's proud as F of you, by the way. And yeah, she's just like you. I feel like the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Oh my gosh, yes. And so yeah, she's like right there. And by the way, if you take any of this too, like take it, So someone's like, oh, I got Tina and Aretha. Oh my gosh, those are totally them like piggybacking on it. But I feel like she's just so proud of you. And I know that you're proud of yourself, but I feel like she's like trying to up you. There's some kind of like competition there with her, and then she just really wants you to know that she's around. And she's also around. Do you have like a younger son? Like a younger son, I feel like she's really around him. I'm not sure if like he is sensitive or something along those lines, but I feel like he's also one of the ones with the Easter basket, by the way. I don't know, unless it was her first grandchild or the youngest or something. There's something really special about him there. So yeah, I'm a mini vision of her. Okay, yes. Okay, okay, cool. Okay. I did. She sees me. Thank you. Oh my God. I'm like her. She's like me times 1,000. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, and then maybe this is also going to be a message from her, but this is also a message for Friday, which is relax, everything's okay. Don't worry, it's all going to be fine. Oh, okay, and by the way, like I said to her son, yes, she came to him after she passed. He's sensitive. Okay, that is freaking awesome. Yes, yes, yes. More freaking confirmation, especially for him too. Like, hey, I'm not freaking crazy. Okay, so on Friday though, and then also spirit, joy too. Take this as a sign from your mom too, as a message. Relax. Everything's going to be okay. So it's like whenever we get, and I think that you know this too, but it's like, sometimes we just get caught up in life and we're just like, oh my gosh, is this going to work out? Is this going to work out? What if this? What if this? What if this? And we're just like, sometimes we can get wrapped around the axles. We try not to, but sometimes we can get caught up, especially when it has to do with other people. And then especially on Friday, it's like, hey, it's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. Relax. Spirit has got this. And just know that, like that song, like thank God for unanswered prayers, because that's exactly what is going on. Okay. I was fully drawn into Common Coffee and Cards today. Yeah, and that's because of freaking her. Yes, I just can't with you. She says, I didn't know that at all you were that deep. Oh my gosh. Thank you. And Aaliyah, I'm so happy. Alexa, I mean, okay. Okay. So Kimberly, really quick. She says, that sounds a lot like my grandma with the Pegasus, the music, the loudness, and outspokenness. She had so many health issues before passing. She passed exactly 1 month ago today in 2009. Girlfriend, that's what I'm talking about. Piggybacking. The spiritual world piggybacks. And she said, last part of her life was dealing with my uncle's crack addiction and warning me of it. I fell into addiction a couple years ago after that. Rolling on the River was a song we sung when I was younger. I just got freaking chills. Even if this isn't her, I feel like it is her right now. I miss her so much. She tried to guide me and I never let her. OMG, WTF. No, Kimberly, this is also your grandmother coming through. And then especially with a couple of little things like with the Pegasus, I don't think that Joy's grandmother can really, or Joy can really take that Pegasus thing, but like you can. And that's what they do. Anytime that I'm in a mediumship gallery reading and I feel like it's my grandmother coming through or whoever it is, and then the medium's like, no, it's for this person. And I'm like, that's what you think? Because I know my grandma, and that is my grandma you're talking to. And so even though she might go on, I am like, okay, grandma, I'm ready for my message. So no, totally 1,000%. Remember, there's no such thing as coincidence. So that was 100% your grandmother. And then, exactly. So even freaking Joy is like not the Pegasus. So yes. that is like a little sign with your grandma trying to throw something in there that is specifically for her or whatever, and you, and then you will know it's her. And then look at this. This is going to be your card, Kimberly, and it's also like a message from her, and it says 42, and it's oneness. Look for the common humanity. Oh my God, invoke Lemurian light. It literally says look for common humanity, and I'm just talking about the shit that we have in common. Dude, it says it right there. Do you see it? Common humanity. Oh my God. Microphone drop. Yes. So that is 1000 freaking percent her. Oh my, you guys, wait a second. This is getting good. This is getting good. Kimberly said, Easter Sunday was her favorite day to spend with me. She would always come and get me, and we'd go to church together. Oh my God, yes. And then Dana's like, yes, a sign from the divine that we are all connected. Okay, oh my gosh. Okay, so Alexa, this is like so crazy too, because right before I read your thing, I felt a man coming through, and he didn't feel very old. So I feel like he would be maybe like my age, maybe a little bit older. And I also feel like very tragic. Like I feel like he's like, how do I say this? I don't know, there's a lot of energy here with him, and I feel like he doesn't want to talk about his passing. And then I also feel like there's a lot of emotion surrounding his passing. Like it was either like really quick or unexpected or something along those lines. I'm not sure if it was like, I feel like there was signs, but then it happened like really fast at the end. Let me know if that makes sense. Okay, so far, yes, okay. And then I feel like this might actually happen too. It says, number 40, by the way, I'm just wondering if that makes any sense, unless it's 4, which has to do with April. But it says expand your casual chakra, enter the unicorn kingdom. Anyways, but yes, okay. Alexa, that's kind of what I was going for. You know, he took his own life. That's the reason why that I feel like he didn't want to talk about it, that there was like a lot of those emotions, like those signs that that were coming up. But anyways, I feel like he's still emotional about it, because I still feel like he is like, he didn't realize like what, one second, he had like a really like deep depression or something like that. I feel like this was going most of his life. Maybe he was like in and out of it. And by the way, the first thing that he tells me to, it had nothing to do with you. So it's almost like nothing that you could have done could have stopped him. It was like he was in his own mind and he couldn't get out of his own mind. Do you understand that sometimes? And I feel like it was more of like that depression part. And it just feels like it's seated within him. So to me, like, and if we ever had, and I'm not sure if we ever had a one-on-one session, but I would go into a little bit too. Like, I wonder if this was something that was carried over from a past life, and that's the reason why that he couldn't overcome it in this life. And he's also talking about a son, though. But do you have a son? Or I wonder if he's going to, what is it called? Like, you're going to have a son. But anyways, I feel like he's totally around, but I feel like he's very light when he comes in, and I feel like it's just because of him, even though it's only, you know, he's been gone since in December, it's like he's still very much trying to cope with everything. I do have a son, and he loved him very much. Okay, yes, because I feel like he's talking about him. He's definitely always with him. I feel like he definitely is not leaving you at all. And I feel like he's also, like, he's just apologizing so much, by the way. I feel like he's really with you in a car or a truck or something along those lines. I feel like he's like always with you. You know, there's I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to get a message for you from him. Another message. Yes. Okay. He's trying to talk to you, girl. Yes. Like he's really, really trying to talk to you. And so I feel like he really likes it that you're going down your spiritual path, because then you're able to talk to him. Trying to get some more information from him. And also I feel like he's bringing up July. So do you know why he would bring up July? If Yeah, just let me know. I feel him in my truck all the time. Yeah, because remember when I said car, and then I was like, wait a second, truck? Because I was like, I think that he's talking about it's a truck, not a car. So I thought that was really funny. Yeah, so just let me know. Your birthday's in July? Okay, that's the reason why. Because I'm like, I feel like he's, yes. I feel like he's like he wants to celebrate with you. You know, and I feel like you should go somewhere, you know, and just like celebrate and have fun. Like he's not leaving your side at all. And so he's going to be with you every step of the way. So just kind of keep that and keep going. And then yeah, I'm not even sure why they're showing Vegas, but I'm not sure it has something to do with like gambling or drinking or something along those lines. But yeah, I don't know. Just keep that with you. Oh my, I am effing amazing. Well, thank you. I think that you're effing amazing too. You guys are so sweet. If I just need like a pick me up, I'll just come on here, right? Yes. So I love that. Drinking, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Hey, maybe you should go. Maybe you should go to what is it called? Vegas for a little while. Yes. Oh my gosh. So, Kristen, it says soul satisfaction, honoring your uniqueness, and it is number 23. And it's so funny because 23 is my husband's birthday. And oh my gosh, he is 1000% just unique, his own person. And they're telling me to tell you too to own your freaking uniqueness. Now, I hope you don't mind me saying this. I'm not sure if it happened yet or not, but I heard that you and Joy, so Kristen, Joy, and Joy are doing like readings together. I'm not sure if that happened or not, but they are saying basically to own your own uniqueness, just like how Joy does, So that is the first thing. And by the way, girlfriend, I swear to freaking God, every time that we freaking talk, it's like all they want to talk about, your spiritual team just wants to talk about your spiritualness and you doing like more with it and, offering more because you're so freaking powerful because you have so much to freaking offer and it's just basically getting past your freaking self. And that, like honestly, that's the reason why they don't do what I freaking do. I do love it though. Sometimes I love it, right? But I do it for other people because it's like sometimes, like I had someone tell me once, they're like, Heather, I know that I can connect for myself, but it's like sometimes you need to hear from somebody else. And it's like 1000%. And that's exactly what they're trying to get you to do. And to honor your uniqueness, you don't have to do everything by the book or whatever. You don't have to be afraid to go ahead and do things the wrong way because guess what? It's your own unique perspective. And they want you to make sure that you keep that in perspective. Wow, I'm very poetic sometimes. That's how you know it's not me. When I talk faster, that's freaking spirit. Yes. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, let me see. 1 second. I don't have any of these? Oh, there you go. Wow. TheRealHeatherDanielle.com. And then you can go to like readings. And then there you go. And then we can meet up. Yeah, like one-on-ones are a little bit better because I can get a little bit more of that, what is it called? That information, a little more of those details and stuff. Okay, Bianca. Oh yeah, and Misty, are you still on? So Bianca, it says Cosmic Rainbow. Look for the pot of gold. And by the way, I believe it's today is National Unicorn Day, and that is the reason why that I am using the unicorn deck. But it says number 15, and it says Cosmic Rainbow. And by the way, I don't know why, but number 15 is really standing out. So I'm not sure if it's like the 15th of the month or whatever, but 100% I feel like that 15 too. And then it's also telling you, Bianca, is like you have to look for the goodness, look at the good side of things, okay? And they're also making me feel too like a lot of hurt in the past and that kind of thing. I'm not sure if it's a relationship, but I feel like it is hurting you in your daily life and you don't have to hurt anymore, okay? It's almost like healing those things and also realizing that it's like not your fault, but it did help it, you went through it so that it would actually help you become like a stronger, better person. I also feel too a woman in spirit that is showing you the rainbow. So I really, when there's a woman that brings me a rainbow, a lot of times this is a person who was either religious or she had those maybe religious beliefs. It doesn't necessarily mean that she went to church, but there is something there. There is like that Easter kind of feeling, like that church kind of thing. And then also music, but I feel like they're more like, it's not like crazy music, not like Joey's mom that's probably playing the Tina Turner. I feel either like softer music with this woman that's coming through. And so let me know. Okay, absolutely. Working through a bunch of stuff. Yes. And the thing is that you don't have to do it alone. Like this woman is saying, like she's coming through very motherly. So I'm not sure if it's like a mother or a grandmother. And if she is your grandmother, I really feel like she would be the mother of your mother. That kind of that kind of feeling. Like there's a really tight knit freaking like family kind of situation. And even if you guys didn't like live close, I don't know. She's making me feel like you guys did live close. So yeah, I don't know. Just think about that. And then also, I feel like she's saying you don't have to do things alone. So 1 second, we gotta hammer the spammer. Oh wait, you guys, wait, look. Okay, you can't see this on Instagram, but 1 second before I hammer the spammer. I made something, look. Ta-da! Okay, so right now it says warning, scam alert, scam alert. Like the freaking scammers, they pretend to be me now and on my own coffee and card show. Don't click. Even if it looks legit, don't do it. Oh my gosh, you guys, these scammers, they're crazy. And they're freaking hilarious sometimes. Like I went to one of their profiles and they even like reposted about how I was posting about how there's fake fake ones. So I think that was kind of funny. So scam alert, gotta hammer the scammer. Okay. Okay, wait a second. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm making sense, Bianca. Yeah, okay. But you just don't have to do it by yourself. So basically what they're saying is don't have to do it by yourself, asking for help, being like, "Okay, just help me whatever it is." And for you specifically too, it's not going to just be about the healing thing, but it's about getting some of this off your plate, okay? Because you have too much on your plate. You got to get it off of your plate so you can literally say, "Hey, take away the guilt that I feel for not doing this. Going ahead, taking away this, whatever it is that you need to like let go of." Okay, Misty, yeah, I feel guided to you. I want to make sure you're still on. Can you tell the 15 is related to job interview? There's a lot of good energy around that when you say that. So if it's not the job interview or the offer, then it could be like the day that you start. And then I have a question. Do you have any kind of association with like the military or anything like that, or with government city work or whatever? Or is that something that you maybe need to work towards? And the reason why that I'm saying this is because the military gets paid on the 1st and the 15th. So that's like a really unique kind of situation. However, what I would do if I were you, if there was any kind of opportunities and like the job announcement ends on the 15th or whatever, that is one that I would definitely, what is it called? Keep in mind. Okay, so Misty, this is for you. New opportunities, and it says declutter life. Oh my gosh, I freaking love this. Love this card. Oh my gosh, and definitely a male in spirit that's coming through for you too. I feel like you have a lot of past loved ones. Maybe they don't even realize it. This one is coming through like he actually passed. I feel like he passed like a little while ago too. I feel like this is like an uncle of sorts, or maybe he's like an uncle that was in the family, and I feel like he's been gone for a very long time. He's showing me like thinner. I'm not sure if he smoked or not. Keep that in the back of your mind. But anyways, I feel like he's just coming by to say hi. Let me know if that resonates. I'll see if I can get more information. But basically what they're saying too is that new opportunities are coming and you got to get out of your comfort zone. All right. So then they're also saying too that you actually need to like either attend some workshops, get some more knowledge going, and then it's okay to spend money in that kind of sense on something that you actually love to do. So whether it's going to be, I feel like a lot of spiritual stuff around you and like a learning and a kind of like I don't want to say beginning of it. Maybe it's like a beginning of a new level for you. And so that's another thing that they want you to do is like they want you to learn that. And this is me talking, not them, but I'm like, ooh, I wonder if it's about mediumship too, because with that uncle coming in that maybe you weren't really close to or something, and then that's trying to show you like, okay, like there's other people around, and then you can connect to them, and you can also connect to them for other people. And then did you like unicorns growing up or something? I don't know why, but I just feel like this connection to Pegasus or unicorns. Also when you were growing up, and they're also bringing up the number 5. And then I thought that symbolized change the first time that I seen it. I was like, okay, I just feel like there's change coming up for you. Not to worry about. Like I feel like it's good changes too, especially if you get outside your comfort zone. But now I'm really leaning more towards May. So I wonder if you have any kind of association with May, or is May is really when it's going to help, change things. And also, I'm not sure if like there's parts of your house are messy or something along those lines, but I feel like they're like, girlfriend, you are one of them that they were talking about earlier, where it's like, okay, you gotta declutter some stuff, okay, you gotta like get some stuff out of the house. Yes. Okay. Oh my gosh. And Karen, you might have to take the replay and then listen about how we are all going to be celebrating Easter from now on. My dad was a vet and passed from Agent Orange exposure diseases. Oh my goodness. It's so funny. As soon as you bring him up, I feel like he comes over. I wonder if the woman is associated with him then. I thought it was your mom's mom, but maybe it's your, associated with your dad. I don't know. So, what is it called? Yeah. Oh, so I feel like he's coming in, by the way. I feel like, was he like handsome when he was younger? Or do you remember having those pictures of how handsome he was? I don't know. That's one thing that's coming up. Oh, Alexa. Yes, 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 yes. Do I teach how to connect? 1000%. Yes. So you can do a blend. I offer a blend, which is a reading and a mentoring session all in one. So that would be perfect for you. But yeah, and that's what we do in the Coffee and Cards Club, because you don't need cards to connect. I don't even use them majority, if not all of the time during my readings. But cards really help you sometimes connect very quickly, and it can be a tool to help you gain confidence in your reading. And sometimes they're just freaking fun. Okay, so yes, oh yeah, 1000%. And then we have the Coffee and Cards Club too. So that's what I was just talking to you guys about. That's freaking awesome. And then we have monthly circles, and then we have bi-weekly meetings, and that's like really cheap. That's only $7 or whatever. To start joining for the first couple weeks to see if you like it. And the Oracle 101 course was just released yesterday, so you can still get in that for free if you're a club member. So basically, you can get it for $7. Okay. Oh, wow. Melissa's like, my uncle passed a bit ago from smoking. He was a vet as well. He randomly popped in my head yesterday. Yes, he was, and his mom would make more sense. Okay, there you go, Bianca. Then there you go. There was like a lot of mother. They kept on saying mother, 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 like really strong. And so that's why I kept on thinking maybe it's your mom's mom. But then it would make sense if it was him and he was like, my mom, my mom, my mom. Oh, I never got to meet my grandpa, my dad's dad. Oh my God. Yes, I got, wow. Okay. Oh my gosh, yes. Love you, Joy. And then this is just a one for everybody. It's just number 27. It says Ascension Flames merge with light. Oh my gosh, you guys, I didn't even read this one beforehand, but it takes more sense because I was like, Spirit, whose card is this? And they're like, it's for all of us. And so what it is that basically it's saying that you are, opening up more and more to the spiritual thing because you are meant to spread more love and light. And it doesn't mean that you have to be a reader. It doesn't mean you have to be a psychic. It doesn't mean you have to be any of those things. What it truly means though is that you are going to be more like lovable. You're going to have a higher power that's going to help you. You are just going to have like a more fulfilled life to where you feel more security and you're able to make more like decisions a little bit faster and easier and things like that. It's like with me, it's like I live my life in the Tao, Tao with the Tao, and it's just like it's just seamless. And then when things aren't seamless, then I know number one, it's probably just a season or something else has to change so that I can, steer my course. Just think about it this way. Life is like a river and you're just going down it. And sometimes you might hit bumps and things like that. But if things are getting too rocky and things aren't working out, then you got to move your effing boat and you got to go somewhere else. Okay, you gotta like steer. You gotta look around and be like, okay, what can I change right now to help me get to closer where I want to be? And sometimes just cleaning out the house, like we freaking talked about, or sometimes it's going to be, just looking and taking another step at a job opportunity or different thing that you can do and get involved in. Oh, guess what? Guess what, guys? We get to do it again. Scam alert! Scam alert! Okay. Yeah, you want to learn how to connect? Yeah. I would totally 1000% sure say that if you were wanting to learn to connect, I would do the Coffee and Cards Club or just look into it because the Coffee and Cards Club, like you have free classes in there and resources, and then you meet with me like as in the group, and it's always so much fun, like every other week or whatever, plus you get the monthly circles, and then it's $7 to join for the first couple of weeks. So if you just want to try it out, and then after that it's only $27, so that's freaking amazing. And then you also get the Oracle 101 course, but of course you can always book one-on-one with me, but those are a little bit more because that's like $80 for 30 minutes. It's totally worth it. I think that like everybody who's had a reading with me would totally say that it's worth it. But so at least you can see, like I said, it's $7, so you can't hurt yourself. It doesn't hurt basically, okay. So 1 second. Okay, okay. Okay, anything else about that? No, so just let me know or comment or whatever that you're interested and I'll send you over the information and that kind of stuff because that would probably be the best bet. But if you'd like to have that one-on-one time, I'll meet with you in therealheatherdanielle.com. Okay. Wait a second, we got another one. Yes, Coffee and Cards Club is so awesome. I learned so much. Yes, it is so freaking amazing. Oh, the Coffee and Cards Club is online. It's just like this, but it's a club. And so we have our own little like community, and it's not on Facebook, it's not on Instagram, and we have a little live room where we meet in, so you don't have to worry about the Zoom links and stuff like that. You just go in there. I call it our tree house because we're in a club. And by the way, it is seriously happening. We are taking a retreat, the club people. We are going on a retreat, like a weekend getaway to Florida this summer. So we're trying to get like where we're going to stay, what we're going to do together, but I'm going to make this happen because I feel a lot of good energy around it. So then we will be meeting in person, but you don't have to come to the retreat. That's going to be something. Yeah. Okay, are you ready? How many decks do I have? Okay, so how about this? Choose A, B, C, or D. Okay, we're doing pick a card, and as you guys decide which ones that you guys want, I'll tell you how many card decks I have. But first, go ahead, get ready. So if you had a question today and I wasn't able to get to you, I want you to choose card A, B, C, or D. Does it sound like I'm saying one of them a little bit higher than the other? Does it sound like you're resistant to one of them? Just be like, hey, Spirit, God, Universe, spirit guides, grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, who's ever on the other side, please guide me towards the card for my highest good. Or you could just literally say too, I'm going to listen to all of them and I'm going to take which one resonates. So you better freaking make sure that I get that message. Okay. And then if you haven't already, like this post. And then if you have chosen your card, so then I get something out of it too. I get more likes, and then maybe Facebook will and Instagram will push this towards more people who need to hear this. Okay. As far as I know, yesterday when I counted, and that's not counting the decks that are inside of this desk that I forgot to take out, but I have over 120 decks now. So I think that Jody guessed 102, so almost, if she said 120. So the last time I think that I counted them, I only had like 68. So now I have 120. And that doesn't even count ones that I forgot about those in there. That doesn't count some of my doubles that I bought. Oh, Carrie said 113. Yes. I love them, by the way. So see, I don't. Oh man, 1 second, you guys. I'm feeling mine. A, B, C, D. Even if you don't have the cards in front of you and you're a really big feeler, like I always just rub my hands together and then I just feel the energy because I'm a huge empath. So if you're an empath, A, B, C, D, D, C, B, A. I feel a lot more energy in the other cards like C and D. That's the reason why I had to go back this way, because I was like, wait a second, the energy is getting bigger and bigger. Is it doing it just because it's getting stronger? So that's why I had to go back this way. But no, I definitely think C and D. Okay, are you ready? All right, and emerging light, like you have to like choose a card, A, B, or C, or D, or just go with this one. Okay, and so let's see what it is. Oh, AC/DC Tara. That was freaking amazing. All right, what is this? Shower of blessings. Open yourself to receive and pay it forward. And this is number 24. I freaking love this. This is literally saying that the more you give, the more that you get. Like I have a girls group and they will always pay for the tab. Like all of us, like they take turns because they know that the more that they give out into the world, the more they get it back. So it's almost like a blessing. It's like, hey, let me pick up this expensive tab for everybody because I know that I'm going to get it later on. So that is one thing that they're talking about. The other thing too is knowing that when you invest in time, money, or whatever that within somebody else, you are going to get what it is that you need in return, at least for if you chose card A. So it's almost like they're wanting you to do that. They're wanting you to going ahead. They want you to work with somebody else. They want you to invest in yourself. They want you to what is it called? It's so hard to explain. They want you to do something good for yourself that you love to do, or something that you've been guided to do or putting off that might cost money, because they're letting me know that you're going to get that money back, okay? It's going to come back to you threefold. So if you've been thinking about working with a mentor, or maybe going ahead and hiring somebody that might be a little bit more expensive to sell your house, to stage it, whatever it is, this is going to be your sign that you should definitely do that, okay? I'm also seeing the month of May as well as something that's really significant. And then I also feel too that we don't be blocked by the spiritual goodness, okay? And how you block yourself is not feeling good enough, thinking that you have enough, coming from that lack mindset. And basically what they're saying is, you know, try to get into that frame of mind where you are like, I'm badass, I am freaking awesome, I deserve everything, because you do deserve everything. And guess what? Everybody else in the world deserves that too. Everybody else does. You are not trying to take more than your fair share and things like that. Everybody is allowed to have everything they want. This is supposed to be an abundant freaking universe. Money is abundant, time is abundant, everything is abundant. Just think of it this way. God, spirit, universe, they are the parent and we are the kids. And guess what? Spirit wants to spoil us. And so we just have to be open to being spoiled. Instead of being like, no, I have enough, no. Be like this, show me the abundance. Okay? Okay. So, I gotta look at the comments. So I will definitely be going through the comments maybe today. Okay, I am presence is number B. And this is number 44, which is like a huge freaking numerology number, by the way. And it says, expand your stellar gateway. I am that I am. So if you chose B, mantras are going to be like your bestie, okay? Maybe even trying transcendental meditation also might help out as well. I definitely feel if you chose B, they are talking about your words truly have power, and it's like making sure that you know two things. Number one, the words you speak to yourself. So definitely, are you talking to yourself like you would a friend? That's the number one thing. And the other thing too is you really need to have more softer communication with other people, and you really need to let them know how you feel, but in like a good way. All right, not like opening up a can of gas on them. Okay, they're talking about going ahead and having a little bit nicer communication. For some reason, I just really get this feeling that if you chose card B, maybe other people don't realize what you're truly feeling in the inside. They really don't understand like your perspective, and that's the reason why that you really have to come at it from a like sweeter kind of angle. I also see Archangel Metatron too, with the sacred geometry that's on this card too, and he is always with me, and so probably with you too, who's trying to get you organized, okay, trying to get you like focused and that kind of thing, and not so scatterbrained and that kind of stuff. And I just have to say too, there's a lot of like energy too coming from those who chose card B, where it's like, oh, I can't do this because I don't have enough time, or I don't have enough money, or whatever it is. And it's like, just know that when you decide on something, then spirit's going to bring that to fruition for you. All right, don't worry about the how it's going to happen. Okay, just going ahead and focusing on what you want. So whether it's going to be, I just want to get this done, or whatever it is, then trust that, and then allow them to expand time, allow them to bring some kind of money or finances into your life in different ways. Remember, crazy things can freaking happen. You heard about it all the time. Maybe you're going to find $100 when walking down the freaking street. Maybe you're going to get a freaking rebate like I did from my freaking car that I leased. I'm like, what the world? They gave me like a $500 rebate out of the blue. So like, I heard people of getting a IRS tax refund in the middle of the year. Like, the IRS never gives like that. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Okay. Also feel really big with the moon too if you chose card B. So that would definitely be, taking advantage of that full moon energy. The new moon energy is my favorite. So kind of keeping that in the back of your mind, because you might be one of those ones that are more sensitive to it. Okay. Card by B. Yeah, sounds right and makes sense. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my gosh, and May is her B day, and also when her dad died. Oh my gosh. My B day is this weekend. I would love a card. Yeah, so come on, Tiffany. It might be this one then. This might be yours. Okay, and C, Joanna? Okay, C is also one of mine. Ooh, it's a pretty card. It says 41, a law of grace. Be your divine essence. Ooh, I love this. Oh my gosh, but I actually kind of want to know exactly what the book says about this, because once in a while I will be like, okay, I really, really want to know what was channeled on some of this artwork. And I feel guided. Okay, just really quick. Okay, I just want to see what it says. It says we are all courted over lifetimes to choose. Wait. We are all courted over lifetimes to those we have harmed with thoughts, words, or actions, and to those who have hurt us. These souls draw the same people, conditions, and situations into our lives over and over again. Grace is the solvent that releases them forever. When you choose this card, unicorns invite you to act with pure source love so that you can activate the law of grace. Grace is forgiveness. If you offer it to someone who has betrayed you, your heavenly gift breaks the energetic leak and sets you free. It also fills the old space in your heart with love and generosity. When you ask for grace for all that hurts and harms you have caused, consciously or unconsciously throughout the lifetimes, it also releases you and brings huge relief. No one is perfect, for Earth is a learning experience. If you feel you have acted imperfectly, forgive yourself. The person you were then did the best they could at the time in those circumstances. Until you forgive yourself, you will attract punishment because you believe you deserve it. Oh my gosh. Okay, 1000%. Now I know why I was guided to read that book, because as I was reading that, the person that I might need to forgive, which I thought that I did forgive, but the fact that it's coming up again says to me that there must be more freaking forgiveness, or at least more grace too, because I'm just kind of like to this person, I'm just kind of like, hey, I don't even care anymore. Like, I really don't care. I forgive you. I forgive me. Like, I forgive everybody. But when that was coming up, that was coming in my mind. So now I know that that's what this card is talking about. This is what spirit is talking about. And so, yeah, I keep on going through the same patterns over and over again. Yes. And so that's what we need to do is we need to figure out, okay, we need to change this up a little bit. You can also journaling out that emotions too, and being like, okay, what can I do? And just a lot, don't even think about what you're writing, just do it. Or you can even like voice clip it into your phone and then just keep word vomiting, okay? And that also might help. And then also for me, exercise also helps because then I'm able to get more information. Okay. And then it says, oh my God, this is a powerful card. Forgiveness is such a blessing. It's in giving that we receive. Yes. And then it says, oh my God, my dreams have been trying to have me work through all the wrongs I made. Oh my gosh, Melissa. Yes. Yes. And then Hubs and I have been trying to manifest a Disney trip money. Yes. I love it. Yes, I can relate to that card too. I'm not able to forgive myself for past mistakes. Yes. And the thing is like what we give to other people, like we need to give to ourselves. We really have to. And yeah, I know like sometimes when people pass, like then I feel like really guilty about the things that I didn't do. Like with my friend, it's like, oh my God, like I didn't answer her one email, or like I was really short on one email that I sent back to her. And so, like, but you keep on going through that. And then after a while, like, don't you just get tired of beating yourself up? Aren't you just like, you know what? I'm freaking human. I'm not freaking perfect. I'm going to freaking keep on learning in this crazy freaking human life. Right? Okay, so definitely if you chose card C, that is what they're talking about for you. So if you had a different question, if you had something to do with like a job, career, money, whatever it is, this is going to be one of the things that you have to release and work on before maybe the other thing can come up. And probably because there's a lot of energy still coming from that area that you need to cut those cords with so that you can really truly move on. So sometimes it might help, that might happen because of like the energy that needs to move, but then sometimes too it's like a soul contract, and it's like, okay, we need to like get this done so that you can move on to your other soul contracts. Okay, so this is card D, and it is soul satisfaction. It is number 23, and it's honor your uniqueness. We kind of already went over this card, and I'm so happy because I chose Thursday and, well, not Thursday, Friday, C and D, and 23 is my husband's thing, and he's actually leaving for work, so this is amazing. But number one, it says that, I'll be honest with you, if you chose card D, it really seems like they're telling you that you're on the right path to keep on going, that you are, if you're not already there, on a path of like soul satisfaction, that this is what your soul needs. This is exactly what you need to do. Keep on doing it. Keep on going towards those steps that really help you remember who you truly are and who you truly were when you like left this life. You know, I'm sorry, when you came into this life. And that is the one thing. And it's saying too, like all the hard work that you've been doing is going to pay off. Okay, it's just keep that faith and stop worrying so much. They're also showing me too, again, that watch pot never boils kind of situation. Okay, just keep on living your life, enjoy that happiness too. And then also, like they're saying too, is like it's okay to feel good. So it's okay to feel good. Feel good and stop thinking like, oh my God, when is this going to freaking end? Like, okay, this has, like, I can't enjoy the good because I know the bad is around the corner. The truth is, yeah, it is, because life is ups and downs and things like that. That is freaking life. That's what we signed up for. We didn't sign up for perfectness, so we know that the bad shit's gonna be on its way. Don't focus on that part. Focus on the good feelings right now, right here. Like we could all like freak out like every day, like, you know, we could think about the bad things that are going to happen, but what kind of life is that going to be if we do that? And so that's one thing. I feel like Spirit's giving some of us a talking to who chose card B. And I just feel like there's also a lot of spirits around too, for card B. And a lot of purple flowers too. So definitely keeping that in mind because maybe you run into them, those kinds of things. And to be asking for that help. And then also there's a lot in the card B too about the honoring light in other people. So it's almost like seeing other people as light beings too. They just might have lost their way. So people who are mean and horrible or whatever, they have just drifted away from the light. And so when we are getting closer to the light, sometimes it might shine bright enough and they will follow, if that makes sense. All the cards resonated with me today, but I picked D. Thank you so much. I needed to know if I was on the right path, and I also need to focus on the good. Yes, perfect. You need to know if you're on the right path, and literally it was like, hey, you're on the right path. Oh my gosh. What deck is this? This is the Magic of the Unicorns by Diana Cooper. Like the one night I didn't call my mother, she passed unexpectedly. I'm so sorry, Anita. But yes, exactly. And we have to trust. We just have to keep on trusting. Like, that hurts my heart. But we have to trust that if you were meant to make that call, you would have. I know it sucks. D was the most prominent. Thank you for the message. Oh, yes, I chose card C when I thought I forgave. I guess now the question is how or what do you do to fully release and cut those cords? Meditation, the journaling, exercising, then journaling. So any kind of like walk, going out in nature, but you have to get those thoughts out. You have to keep on moving it. So however you're able to do that, through the voice clips, through the journaling. Too funny that D is the one you showed me earlier. Dang, and you chose card D, so it's like double whammy. Yes, you are so welcome. And I'm gonna miss you guys. So yes, I'll see you guys next Sunday. Yeah, next Sunday for Coffee and Cards. Does that sound good? Thank you so much for joining. Making sure that if you have anybody that you want to share this with, go ahead and do that. Make sure, yeah, and then check out the Coffee and Cards Club. I have a little video thing that I can show you right now. But be in touch. Keep in touch with me, and I'll talk to you guys soon.